Sorry for the delay. I was supposed to put this video up, and then I found this little clip that I want to add on here. And then after this clip, we'll go into the video I was supposed to put up hours ago, but had to render it again. And I really do hope that this catches on and goes viral. At least the clip. I can care less if my video goes viral, but this little clip I would love to go viral. And after this clip, we'll get into the video. Check this out.
I'm going to go see this final tour, but if it's not the final tour, I'll go see the next one too, so I don't really care.
Doesn't matter.
You asked for a refund for the first one.
They have a contract. They can't break the contract.
I don't want a refund. If they tour 10 more times, I'll see all 10 tours.
Let me put it this way. If that happens, I will invite the world to come for free.
All right, you guys heard that.
Free Mötley Crüe tickets.
What about
free?
SHMACKEMAGOB, everybody. Dr. Fuck here. Yes, the big news all over the internet. Mötley Crüe is back. That's right. Now, I'm going to sound stupid saying this, and I agree, I sound stupid saying this. I actually did not think they were going to return. You know, with the contract they wrote, that's not why I didn't think Mötley Crüe was going to stay away. I know a lot of you said, I know they were coming back. This is why I didn't think they were coming back. Because, number one, that farewell tour, Live Nation paid them hundreds of millions of dollars, so they don't need the money. Tommy Lee hates playing Mötley Crüe songs. Tommy Lee is not into that music anymore. He's into techno, he likes to DJ, he does his new metal shit. So I thought, look man, there's no way they're going to get back together because they're set for life financially, and Tommy Lee can, you know, do his thing, yo. But boy was I wrong. And when the rumors were coming this past week before it was officially announced, I was actually goofing on people going, it's a rumor. It's a rumor. You guys are so gullible. And I still agree with that, actually. I don't care if they reunited after that. If it's a rumor, it's a rumor. A lot of people like, man, they see a rumor and all of a sudden it's like, it's true. But it did end up being true. And I find it to be a bunch of bullshit. This stupid contract. Now, look, I don't know if a lot of you hardcore fans or people that aren't even hardcore but they keep up with the Mötley Crüe bullshit, you don't really understand that the majority of people that go to concerts are casual fans. People that don't keep up with Nikki Sixx's bullshit. And so a lot of people went to go see the final tour thinking, oh man, this is our last chance to see it. You know, the final tour, you know, it's a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's, you know, entices people to go see it, especially people that are not aware of what bullshit artists Mötley Crüe are, you know? And because I can go on with, you know, the bullshit that Mötley Crüe's pulled through the years. For instance, Nikki Sixx's heroin diaries. Yeah. He was smacked out on heroin in a closet. I actually read that book. I didn't read it all, but I read most of it. But I got the gist of it. He was in his closet writing in a diary. And it turned out, like, you know, he wrote in that diary so much, it's a fucking novel. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. You know, you're going to be all smacked out on heroin writing stuff down. Well, you know, I got to be honest. When I was smacked out on heroin, I did attempt to write in my diary, but this is all I wrote. Didn't really work out, man. I kept nodding off, man, trying to, you know, write something down. But, you know, there was one night, I'm pretty proud of this, actually. On heroin, I realized I am a very good artist. I did this while I was on heroin. Look at that. I'm talented. On smack. But yeah, you know, come on. And I heard they're making a musical out of the Heroin Diaries. And boy, does Nikki Sixx not stop talking about, oh, I was an addict, I was an addict, I was this and that. You know, I couldn't find it. I did a Google search, and I couldn't find it. But I know, and leave a comment out there if anybody remembers this. I believe it was on Blabbermouth. Mick Mars said, this was around maybe 99, 2000, when I first started getting online. Mick Mars said, Nikki Sixx never died. It was a lie. He never died. You know, he always talks about when he died, and it never happened. According to Mick Mars, and I kind of believe it. I just think Nikki Sixx is like the biggest bullshit artist ever. And for them to pull this shit with the contract, and then, you know, soon after that tour was done, Vince Neil came out goofing on Kiss, you know, saying, oh, you've had 5 farewell tours and this and that, and we would never do that, and blah, 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 blah. And, but, you know, Vince, Kiss has not had 5 farewell tours yet. But we're waiting. But, you know, it's just one thing after the other. And look, man, I love Shout at the Devil and Too Fast for Love. Don't love it as much as the rest of the world, but I think it's a good record. My favorite is actually the one with Karabi, 94, but Shout at the Devil is very close second. The rest of the albums, you know, Theater of Pain, I liked Use It or Lose It, and a couple other tunes. I liked Wild Side. I like the Dr. Feelgood song, but seriously, those albums are very spotty, very full of filler, in my opinion. But that's just a musical opinion. That's a personal thing. But don't think I'm doing this being a Mötley Crüe hater. And I'm sorry for my subscribers that have seen me talk about this, I believe, maybe 2-3 times already. But I'm doing it again. Here's a picture of me at a Mötley Crüe signing in 1984, and that's me holding that Shout at the Devil album. That guy right there in the right corner, that's me. And I had front row seats to see Mötley Crüe opening for Ozzy. I saw the Theater of Pain tour. I saw Girls, Girls, Girls. I saw Dr. Feelgood. And they were great. But honestly, now, it's nothing like how they were. It really isn't. And I don't know, man. You know, you have Tommy Lee. I mean, yes, it's impressive with his roller coaster, you know, drum solo thing. That is impressive visually. But honestly, musically, I'm not into that techno shit. And that's what he's doing up there, playing techno music, you know, to a beat. He ain't doing like a killer drum solo like he did on Theater of Pain, where the stage. That was my favorite drum solo. Not really the one that turned around. That was okay. That was cool and all. But the Theater of Pain one, where the stage went like that, he was bashing the fuck out of the drums. Shout at the Devil, when they opened for Mötley Crüe, when they opened for Ozzy, he did a cool drum solo, you know. Girls was okay, and, you know, the one with Dr. Feelgood where he flew through the air, he was just playing to, you know, Led Zeppelin and Cheap Trick and those, I think, Ballroom Blitz and stuff like that. It was whatever, but then, you know, it went into those whole, I remember the next time I saw them was Generation Swine, which, that was terrible. That drum solo was terrible. You know, it was like he got in a cage and they put like a cloth over it and you see his silhouette doing a, you know, weird techno sounding drum solo, and then an astronaut comes out, blows it up, and then the astronaut takes out his helmet and it's Tommy Lee. It's like, really? And then, did I see them after that? Yeah, I saw the Greatest Hits tour. That was probably the worst time I ever saw Mötley Crüe. And I don't remember a drum solo on that. But I do remember Tommy Lee. That's when he had the braids. He was about to leave Mötley Crüe. He agreed to do this last tour. And he went out there, and that's after he came out of jail, after, you know, supposedly beating up Pamela Anderson. It's just, I don't know. It's not, Mötley Crüe is not as killer as they were. But, you know, I can say that about many bands. You know, I mean, I don't think Ozzy's that great anymore live. I don't think, you know, who else? I can go down the line. There's a lot of artists. Kiss. I mean, Kiss, I thought was awesome back in the day. Now, like the last time I saw them. It's just, you know, and you know, we all know the piped in vocals. Mötley Crüe has piped in vocals. And of course it's backing vocals, because what would Nikki Sixx be without being fake and doing some piped in background vocals? I don't know, you know, I mean, I'm not going to go into the whole played out fat shaming of Vince, but, you know, he is very winded, and he's not as good as he used to be. And Nikki Sixx was never that good of a bass player. I mean, and with all due respect to Mick Mars, watching him on stage it's like Weekend at Bernie's. And then Tommy Lee with his, I don't know. And I just think this is just a bunch of horse shit with this contract thing. I think the casual fans got ripped off. Shit, even the hardcore fans. But I know the hardcore fans are like, oh my God, Nikki Sixx is so hot still. And I can't wait to see Mötley Crüe with the reunion. But to me, that was like, man, not even Kiss. Or who else did farewell tours? Ozzy, Scorpion. I can go down the list of all these people that did a farewell tour and came back, which is lame. I'm not saying that's cool either. But at least none of them wrote up a fake-ass contract. How I found out Mötley Crüe is actually back is they put up a promo on their YouTube page. Mötley Crüe, oh, they don't give a fuck. They're going to blow up the contract because they're into destruction. And people are like, yeah, Mötley don't give a fuck. Yeah, right, they don't give a fuck. You guys remember that 94 interview when they brought it up? Hey, your videos had a lot of hairspray and fire and chicks, and Nikki Sixx and Tommy Lee got pissed, took off the microphone and left, because that's the thing, man. You bring up reality to these guys and it's kind of offensive. They live through bullshit. I look forward to the Crewtards comments below, how they're going to defend this shit. It'll be funny, you know. And I'm not here to do this to piss you off. It's just my honest opinion, you know. Fuck Mötley Crüe's reunion or this comeback bullshit after that, you know, contract. And now, I don't know, they're making up some loophole bullshit about the contract. That is the lowest shit you can do. I mean, that's lower than what Kiss would do. Well, I don't know about that. Maybe Kiss didn't think about the contract. Well, you know. I mean, at least Kiss still is superior at lameness, having people dressed up as Ace and Peter. I put them above Crüe there, you know, but as far as like a contract to the... And they said, well, it's not a farewell tour, it's a final tour. Because when you say farewell, you know they're going to come back, but not us. It's a final tour. And another thing, the promo said, because of the Dirt movie, they're more popular than ever. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. No way. To me, Mötley Crüe at the peak was Dr. Feelgood. After that, I mean, and it's just a nostalgia thing. I mean, and the Dirt, look, hey, to each their own, man. I thought that movie was fucking terrible. I mean, really bad. But that's just my opinion. That's just an opinion. I mean, that scene where Vince goes to the hospital and the wife tells him that the daughter's got cancer. Man, watching that scene, I thought, really? You don't want to reshoot that scene again? Because that has to be the worst acting I ever saw in my life. What, were you running out of film or something? You know, it's like, that's a take. I mean, wow, was that fucking bad acting. But, and those songs. You know, Mötley Crüe, what are they going to do on this reunion? They're not going to release new music. Thank God for that. My personal opinion. I mean, is there really anybody out there that liked some of those songs on the Dirt soundtrack, the newer songs? I mean, geez, I saw a lot of people bitch about Like a Virgin, and I'm with you guys. That shit was bad. But, man, the original songs I thought were even worse, especially that, what was it, Race with the Devil? I was like, wow, that's bad. So, and I did not like Saints of Los Angeles. I just thought, God. And, you know, plus it's like the members of 6 a.m. were the ones that wrote those songs. And speaking of 6 a.m., I called this on my podcast a long time ago when the final tour was going on. I said, Nikki Sixx, you know, I've seen him in interviews saying, yeah, you know, after the tour, we're going to release the next 6 a.m. album. I am convinced Nikki Sixx thought that next 6 a.m. album was going to take care of him financially. I mean, he was going to still remain a big rock star and make money off 6 a.m. And I said it on my thing. I said, man, that first 6 a.m. album had a hit, and it was a fluke. And it went to his head. So he's thinking, yeah, no, the next one's going to be huge. And it flopped. I predicted it was going to flop. And I know that has a lot to do with this getting back to... Because let me tell you something. If 6 a.m., that album would have been huge, there would be no reunion. Guarantee it. There would be no reunion. But, you know, Nikki thought, let's sign the contract, let's do this, let's do that. And then, you know, cast Mötley Crüe aside and I'll continue being this big rock star in 6 a.m. But that didn't work out, so it's like contract schmontract. The last time I saw Mötley Crüe, man, the stage show was phenomenal. Musically, yeah, I'm sorry, but Alice Cooper opened and destroyed them musically, badly. You know, but Mötley had the cool show. I mean, I felt those flames, and I was not that close to the stage, you know. It was a great visual experience, but musically, fuck Mötley Crüe. Seriously, I'm not going to support this shit. You all that want to, go ahead. And I'm happy for you Crüe-tards out there that never got to see Mötley Crüe. That's cool. You get to see them, you know. But let me tell you something. You're not going to see the genuine article. You know, if you never saw Mötley in the 80s, you're not seeing Mötley Crüe at full velocity, kick-ass, because they were awesome live in the 80s. They were fucking badass. But now it's kind of like a shell of what they were. And, you know, I can say a lot of bands are like that as well. You know, you go see bands today that from the 80s, not all. Cheap Trick still puts on a hell of a show. And Judas Priest, the last time I saw him, was phenomenal. And Maiden was great. There's still bands that can do it, you know, today, like they did in the 80s. But Mötley Crüe ain't one of them. But anyway, tomorrow I'm going to make a video talking about Kiss playing to sharks in Australia. So check it out tomorrow here on the Almost Human channel. And if you like what you saw, click the little bell and subscribe to my channel. And if you don't like what you saw, you can kiss my big black ass. SHMACKEMAGOB! This video was brought to you by Miami Metal Merchant. For your metal needs and competitive prices, visit MiamiMetalMerchant.com. Tell them Dr. Fuck sent you. A lot of you been asking for it. SHMACKEMAGOB merch. Yes, many types of shirts, long sleeves, short sleeves, hoodies, you name it. Plus other stuff like shower curtains and bedspreads and mugs and socks and clocks and oh, I can go on. But why should I? The link is below. Just click the link below in the description for all the SHMACKEMAGOB merch. Order yours now. SHMACKEMAGOB! You asked for it, well, it's finally here by popular demand. The Dr. Fuck shirt at redbubble.com. Also available in many other styles, including hoodies. The link is in the description below. Buy yours now. Hey, I'm Dr. Fuck.
And I'm the Ayatollah of Alcohola.
And we are from the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast.
If you want to check out some crazy, uncensored, unbiased, totally nuts reviews of classic hard rock and heavy metal albums, check us out. You can get us on Podbean and iTunes. New episodes every Sunday.
That's right. And we also do each other's moms.
True. Free of charge.
Well, mine charges.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine's free.
Hey, check out my podcast, The Vieira Vault. We're on Spreaker, we're on iTunes, and we're on YouTube. Check it out and subscribe. Hey, headbangers, you want your own radio show? Well, you got it. On Thursday nights here on that metal station, Join me on the Dr. Fuck Show. Go in the chat room and I will make you my co-host. That's right. Everybody that joins me in the chat room, I discuss whatever you guys want to talk about. I'll mention your name, I'll say what you say, and we're going to go back and forth. And I'll even fucking play whatever request you want. Unless it sucks, then I ain't playing it because my show rules. And only songs that rule is allowed right here on that metal station. The Dr. Fuck Show airs live Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there. Well, no, fuck that hope. I better see you there, motherfucker. This video is brought to you by Miami Metal Merchant. For your metal needs and competitive prices, visit MiamiMetalMerchant.com. Tell them Dr. Fuck sent you. A lot of you been asking for it. SHMACKEMAGOB merch. Yes, many types of shirts, long sleeves, short sleeves, hoodies, you name it. Plus other stuff like shower curtains and bedspreads and mugs and socks and clocks and oh, I can go on. But why should I? The link is below. Just click the link below in the description for all the SHMACKEMAGOB merch. Order yours now. SHMACKEMAGOB! You asked for it, well, it's finally here by popular demand. The Dr. Fuck shirt at redbubble.com. Also available in many other styles, including hoodies. The link is in the description below. Buy yours now. Hey, I'm Dr. Fuck.
And I'm the Ayatollah of Alcohola.
And we are from the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast.
If you want to check out some crazy, uncensored, unbiased, totally nuts reviews of classic hard rock and heavy metal albums, check us out. You can get us on Podbean and iTunes. New episodes every Sunday.
That's right, and we also do each other's moms.
True, free of charge.
Well, mine charges.
Oh yeah, mine's free.
Hey, check out my podcast, The Vieira Vault. We're on Spreaker, we're on iTunes, and we're on YouTube. Check it out and subscribe. Hey, headbangers, you want your own radio show? Well, you got it. On Thursday nights here on that metal station, join me on the Dr. Fuck Show. Go in the chat room and I will make you my co-host. That's right. Everybody that joins me in the chat room, I discuss whatever you guys want to talk about. I'll mention your name, I'll say what you say, and we're going to go back and forth. And I'll even fucking play whatever request you want. Unless it sucks, then I ain't playing it because my show rules. And only songs that rule is allowed right here on that metal station. The Dr. Fuck Show airs live Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there. Well, no, fuck that hope. I better see you there, motherfucker.